Then I was going to show you again some more properly the throwing handle.
So efficient.
I was thinking just the other day, there's a potter, and then John Reeve, Canadian potter, who came and worked with Leach in Cornwall and set up a pottery on Dartmoor, who I knew when I was setting up my first pottery, and he lent us a wheel and used to come by and see how we were doing, and when we got the kiln done, he said, well, now you've just got to make your first 5,000 pots.
Hmm.
Now normally, if I'm making handles for jugs this way, I don't make them straight away because the handles tend to dry more quickly when they're thrown ones. So I would usually leave them, or if you do make them at the same time, then you have to wrap them up at some stage ahead of the pots drying.
Do you always throw your handles?
I do virtually everything now. Partly I just like the way that the clay works with it. Again, it's very quick, and I like the flexibility that's in the handles. It's much more than a pulled handle. But again, I think that was the Ashmolean. There's some really lovely Roman glass in the Ashmolean, and they have these handles on these glass vessels that have this terrific plastic quality. And so they put a blob of glass onto the shoulder of the pot, and then they pulled it out and attached it to the rim of the pot. How can I get that plastic quality into clay? And I think with that you can only really do it with pulling. I keep meaning to have a go and see if I can pull these handles, perhaps with much softer clay, so that they have this really soft look to them once they're fired. And again, actually, yes, talking of that potter, John Reeve, I don't think I've got one of his pots in here, but I could go and get, tea time I'll go and get a couple of his pots. He worked on a kick wheel. He tended to throw very soft clay with the wheel turning very slowly, and he had these great big thick fingers, big hands. And virtually all the potters I can think of, the other one I think who make pots like that is a Japanese potter. The pots, when they were fired, still look like wet clay. It's just that's a wonderful quality if you can get it. I noticed on those pots we were looking at of Wally Keeler's, he has these handles that are made from extruder in one of these machines. You put a block of clay in and a plate on the bottom. Because he was very influenced by sort of pots from the Nottingham area, and by metal things like there's a watering can there with water in it, which has a rather handmade watering can. That the sort of feeling you get in that kind of handmade metal. But I always thought that they looked rather odd in an extruded handle stuck onto a thrown pot. The way, what the things that extrusions do to clay is so different from the way that a pot's thrown. But I liked what he could do with the handles, and when I first discovered the thrown handle, that's the way it has the flexibility of an extreme handle with the clay quality of throwing. Anyway, one can go on like that. And you can make them different sections. I tend to make them ovalish section with a thinner edge to the handle, so that they look light, whereas so that the kind of the thickness that's in the middle of the handle is disguised a bit. So you've got a strong handle, but visually.
And you just let it dry there. You're not going to shape it yet.
And I tend to cut off the ends. But I'll show you that a bit later. All right.